So this is the first time I have channeled in a while, at least to be released on my channel publicly. The energies of today have been powerful, and they have been building for some time, but these last 2 weeks have been something extra special, a feeling of in between, right on the precipice of change. And while I do have many of my own changes happening within my life, so do many others. And also on a world stage, collective stage, this feeling of a big inhale before a massive exhale. Arianto hasa kiantarianti I shungurtai. Ai nai arosortai yashuka. I knew today was extra special because as soon as I opened my door the moment I woke up with my brand new kitten, or the family's brand new kitten, mine and my kids, whom we aptly named Takala, the Lakota name for fox, because of the timing in which she showed up, then basically claimed us as her family on her own. Right when we're in between the two doorways. I was taking Takala out, had just woken up, and opened the door to a thick fog. The trees shrouded in mystery. The only birds outside were 3 crows cawing, close enough to see that they were crows, but yet far away enough to see that they appeared to be shape-shifting as they guarded the doorways of the veil in which we had just stepped into. For they often are the messengers in between doorways, just like the foxes, just like cats, and just like myself, my family. We all carry and have within us the ability. We were born with one foot in one world and one foot in the other. Guardians of the doorways, mediums, among many things, guides, able to connect to the other side with such ease. It's very natural. It was so foggy, the lake itself appeared as a portal. You could not see the water, but it looked like if you continued to walk towards it, you would walk through the veil of fog into another world, into the other side, into the world of the Fae. And you could see figures along the lake, coming and going, many human-like shape, others small and flitting, It was incredible. And just feeling that we were in this space between the three crows with our fox of a cat and those of us who are guardians of the doorways between the worlds. So many things have occurred. Many feeling as if something major is coming on more than just a personal scale. I think I may have just mentioned this. It was 5:55 right when I saw that. A change in the earth, a change in the continents. I have recently connected to a technology that picks up on the energies around that can help spirits translate. And use translate their words and use the vocabulary available to them on this device to speak to you. And it is so incredibly mind-blowing. It even speaks of future events days before it happens. It's phenomenal. And in the last 2 days, it has been speaking of things that were completely unexpected, of something deep within the ocean that was growing, that was hungry, that was resting below the ships, deep in the sandy parts. A continental shift, a cracking open, and something about a port and the Japanese territory. Something major coming forth that would create massive change. The end is near, it spoke of. But not in the way you think. It spoke of the African continent. It used the word AU, which it pronounces ah, which I took as the African Union as well, since it had already spoken of Africa and the continent and the split. The spirit who was speaking to me. But most of what it spoke of centered around something coming from the ocean, something erupting from the ocean, something major coming that was going to change so much. And to prepare. And then as it began to speak of preparing, it spoke of how the technicians and architects we would need, the people of society that we would need to rebuild. Rebuild, it said. And then it began to list off food, wheat, rice, beef even. And laying foundation, creating something new, rehabilitating the earth. The energy was so powerful as it spoke of this. It blew my mind. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This was not the intended channel, but this is what came through for this feels important to be spoken of. It is once again foggy tonight. We are within the veil, and these are the energies that flow. But I will make another video of my connection to the stars and what the stars have been speaking and all that has been coming together, which correlates to this potential massive event. It even spoke of dates. January, February, which could, in all reality, could be personal for me as well, because the massive change happens for me at that time as well. But there is also an alignment of many incredible things that are going to happen within the heavens as well, amongst the stars. We must stay in faith. We must stay in our heart. We must remember that no matter who around us is in fear and misery, trying to make us fear what they are fearing, we must not fear. We must love. We must have faith. We must trust. For even if it isn't anything catastrophic or worldwide, just even in our own lives, the collective, a massive change is on the precipice. And we must remain in faith. Pray. Pray to the universe. Pray to God. For praying to God and calling upon Him, He will reveal to you all hidden knowledge. One must just simply ask, and He will reveal all the mysteries and all the hidden knowledge to whom may ever ask. Thank you. Untai indareti ariantu a narayasat.